My name is Blake Haggerty. My age is I'm 19. Like my sexual orientation, gender identity, I'm male and I'm straight. I'm here for cybersecurity major, and then this is my freshman year.
Awesome.
Personally, autism would affect my life. It does sometimes, because sometimes some people, I've had people like that just don't want to be around anyone with that. But for me, the only thing that affects me more is just the more like not understanding, but more just being able to The biggest thing for me is comprehending what other people say. Like I'm so when people say, especially my dad, when he makes a joke, and I honestly think it's serious, because he never laughs when he says it. So he's like, it's a joke. Like, and I'm like, well, you didn't laugh if you're laughing. He's like, can't you tell? I'm like, no. Like, honestly, I'm comfortable, I guess, and I feel like I'm comfortable because I'm in a few classes with other kids in the AIM program, which is the Autism Initiative Immersive Program. You apply for it and allows you to get extra resources, and I feel I do have the resources. Tessie and Brad are the AIM directors. I talked to her, and she said she'd try to help me figure it out. She said next time that ever happens, just talk to your teacher, and then she should be able to work something out. So I definitely feel like I have people to help me.
Awesome.
I don't have the autism, like the severeness of like the ones when you have to always have someone with you, or you have to have like mental support and all that stuff, at like counseling all the time, or like that I have trouble being able to do everyday tasks. I don't have that autism, but I have the Asperger's syndrome, which is basically what I said the other question about my disorders, and which is just hard to understand social stuff. So like when someone's joking, or if they're like, just stop talking to me, you're really annoying me today, like things like that. That's the only things that had trouble with me. But for my identity, it's just, I just know I have it, and I just usually just don't like dwell upon it. But sometimes I feel I'm happy to have it, because I'm really good at, as I said, finding detail. Like,
Okay, what is your name?
Susan Johnson,
How old are you?
44,
What is your gender identity?
female,
Your sexual orientation?
heterosexual.
And what's your profession?
I'm a professor. So that's such a great question. I would say in my undergraduate experiences, no. But I would say in my PhD program, yes. I think that I was only one of, there were 2 out of 13 females in my PhD program. And I think that ratio had a lot to do with how I was treated, not only by, the professor, but my peers as well. Well, the teaching field is predominantly female. It's about 92% white female, monolingual females. So I don't think that there's been outward discrimination. No. I do. I think that intelligence plays a really big part of academia. And I think that when you can convey your intelligence on the same level as a man or as a male, I think that people respect you for what you know. No, I think that somebody that's in a position of leadership in academia often, and they are a woman, I think often they take on the traits of what we consider to be masculine and masculinity. And so no, I don't think that I fulfill the gender traits of a female in this position.
Hi, my name is Meredith Beals. I identify as a straight female. I'm a senior going for early childhood and special education. Maintaining a normal social life and keeping and making friends is hard because I work about 30 hours a week, and being 22 years old, you know, all my friends always want to go out on the weekends, and that's something that I don't get to do as often as I used to. So it definitely is a challenge to maintain friends when that's what everyone your age is doing. I would definitely say my college career has been affected by my financial status because I transferred here, and because of how expensive it is to take summer classes and catch up, I've been unable to catch up, and it has put me back. So I'm graduating later and not having enough money to pay for it, having to take out all these loans and having my parents have to co-sign, and it has been very difficult because not only am I putting a strain on my financial future and status, I'm also affecting my parents too. It has definitely affected my identity. I'm a lot more stressed out than I used to be when financial burdens weren't a thing. Because I am stressed out so much, it's harder for me to let that stress go and enjoy myself more. So overall, it has affected me in a lot of negative ways.
My name is Mason. I'm 22 years old. I'm female, I'm gay, I'm a marketing major. Yes, I have felt unsafe in a school setting, mostly in high school because everyone's a little more immature. College, not so much because everyone really doesn't care. But yeah, in high school, everybody's just a little more immature and doesn't really know how to handle it, or from my hometown, hasn't really experienced it. So. Yes, I had a hard time coming out with family and friends. My mom really didn't care because she said she knew this whole time, but my dad, he didn't really know how to adapt to it. His best friend was gay growing up, but I think it was a little more shock to him when his daughter came out. But other than that, he's adapted pretty well, and he loves me every second of every day. So. Yes, I have experienced discrimination because of my sexual orientation. Usually when I'm out and about with my girlfriend, we get a lot of men yelling at us, trying to get in between us when we're holding hands, calling us names, and just stuff like that, immature stuff.
What is your name?
Jakari Buckner.
What is your age?
I am 20 years old.
Gender identity?
I am a male.
Sexual orientation?
I am straight.
Major and year?
Interior architecture and design, and I am a junior and graduate in 2021. I feel like my racial identity has affected some aspects of my learning, because when we're talking about privilege, I remember going through a privilege class and I was the only black person there, and I felt like, I feel like targeted, like everybody was looking at me because like I was the only one who didn't have paper clips, so you had to add paper clips for every privilege you had, and my paper clip was like this short and everybody else is like this long. So yeah, in those situations, but other than that, like in high school, I didn't feel a lot of racial tension. In middle school, I didn't feel a lot of racial tension either. But I did go to a private school for high school, and for middle school, I did go to a city school. So, and city school is more like diverse people, and then the public school is like 50-50. So. When I hear the word racism or see it in the news, I kind of like put myself in their shoes. Like that could have been me, because we had like the same build, black male, you know, large, wearing a hoodie. That could have been me, because most of the descriptions are relative to my body type, my skin complexion, and me being a black male. So, yeah. I do believe that because I am a black male, I have missed out on opportunities. Not to be too specific, but there are some opportunities that just based on my name, I wasn't able to get the opportunity because my name is Jakari, and it really is like an ethnically diverse name. Like, you don't know many Caucasian males named Jakari. So like off of like a pre-judgmental thing, like if you see my name like in an interview, I haven't gotten an interview once because my name was Jakari.